Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the French omelet. Something that definitely needs a lot of practice. I will remember this day from culinary school forever and ever because they made us eat our mistakes. So for every omelet that did not come out perfect, you had to eat it. Doesn't sound like a huge deal, but when it's 95 degrees outside and you've been standing in a kitchen all day and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, by your third or fourth mistake, you start fucking paying attention. So a good French omelet should be runny on the inside, or what the French call baveuse. It should have no color on the outside, and it should be kind of like a football shape. Guys, it's important, like anything else, to have everything ready to go. We call it mise en place in the kitchen. You can call it just having your shit together. But I have 3 eggs cracked into a bowl here. I've got my herbs. This is just some parsley, some thyme, a little bit of tarragon, and a little bit of chive. I've got my butter ready to go here. I'm gonna scramble these eggs, they're gonna go in the pan, and there's gonna be a lot of motion. I'm gonna keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. What I'm trying to do is form an emulsion between the butter and the water that exists in the eggs. I'm gonna give these a beat, and I'm not looking for a super homogeneous mixture here, and that's about good. So now I'm gonna start adding butter to the pan. Again, keep this over like a medium-ish heat. I don't want any color, I don't want that butter to brown on me. Now guys, you can stuff this omelet with a lot of things. I would just recommend cooking those things off ahead of time. Not trying to do that at the same time you're trying to do the omelet. My eggs are beaten, so now we'll turn up the heat to like a medium, and the eggs go in. Now you want to turn your pan up to like a medium high, and like I said before, just work it. So you can see what's happening around the side of the pan is a little film is starting to form. I want that, and I want to keep cleaning that down. So what I'm doing is, you notice that my spatula is kind of flat. I'm keeping it kind of parallel to the bottom of the pan, because I'm creating a little film on the bottom of that pan, because that's what I'm going to use to wrap this egg up. Now's a good time to think about seasoning. So I'm going to hit this with a pinch of salt, a little pinch of white pepper. Eggs are starting to separate nicely from the pan. It's still kind of runny on the inside, which is what I want. And give it a shake. It should all move as one. Good French restaurants back in the day, this used to be your resume. So if you wanted to walk in and you said that you cooked, or you said you had experience cooking, they'd have you make an omelet. The thought being, if you can make an omelet, you're a good cook and you can handle yourself. Guys, that's about where I want it to be. I'm gonna take my herbs, sprinkle them on the inside here, turn the heat right down to nothing, and now we start the process of folding. Now this is where it is all in the wrist. So I'm gonna push this up to the corner here. So with the pan like this in my hand, I will find the seam of that egg. And there I have an almost perfect French omelet.